Morning everyone, welcome to another video here on the World of Coasters. Today me and Louise have travelled from our Art of Animation resort in Disney World all the way to Universal Orlando. We're going to Islands of Adventure today. We came here yesterday. Louise filmed a vlog for the other park, Universal Studios Florida, and I'm going to be doing the Islands of Adventure vlog. Chances are we're going to be hopping to the other park as well because of Harry Potter land. We did Diagon Alley and all that yesterday and it was brilliant. So we're probably going to head back over there today. We've just passed through security and we're walking through City Walk at the moment. City Walk is like the downtown Disney area. If I had to compare it to anywhere, let's stop down here. If I had to compare it to anywhere, I can probably say it's very similar to Disneyland Paris in size and how it's laid out. Especially when it gets lit out, there's food outlets, there's souvenir places, there's voodoo donuts. Yeah, oh yeah, and clubs. That's one thing they're missing. Yeah, well, I think we're going to be eating here tonight in a pizza place. It's a quick service pizzeria place. But I'm mega excited. Yesterday was our first taste of Universal. So Islands of Adventure is the main flagship park of this resort. So should be good with rides like Incredible Hulk. We've got there's not really many coasters in this one. Flight of the Hippogriff, you've got Jurassic Park River Cruise.
I'm excited to go on that one. I've already seen a video on that.
It does look good. We're just coming out into the main plaza now where you've got the Hard Rock Hotel and this Chocolate Emporium, which is new. And Voodoo Donuts is down there and the entrance to the other park. You can just see the Incredible Hulk over there. We got the Universal, wow, that's a big old shop. And they're building something new here. So guys, join us today as we go into Islands of Adventure. I'm just so excited, I can't even say stuff properly. So we're approaching the park now. We've got our 14-day multi-ticket here, which is all signed and printed. Wow. Incredible Hulk back there, looks amazing. Louise did Kraken the other day, so I'd like to think she could.
Don't we have 3 days?
Yeah, but this one has 5, 6. Chocolate Emporium. That looks like somewhere I want to go. You want to go there? Right, so it should be a pretty quiet day today on park. It's not too busy at the moment. It's about 9.
It's a Friday though.
It is Friday. The park is only open till 7 PM today, and yeah, there's no fireworks or anything tonight. So it's a bit earlier, close time yesterday. It was open till 9, but we ended up leaving at 7, and we didn't arrive till midday, and we got everything done. So.
Later than that, right?
Oh, was that? Okay, fair enough. And here's the entrance to give you a guide of how busy it is. This, bear in mind, it's nearly 10 o'clock now. It's been open for an hour. Let's go over here. This is a bucket list park for me. I've wanted to do this one for years. And to share it with my girlfriends is an amazing experience.
Don't say that, it's cringy.
Anyway, we decided yesterday we're going to go in and left. Are we going to go into the shop?
Luke decided yesterday he was going to go in and go left.
Asked you. Do you want to go in the shop? Wow. You want to go in the shop?
Yeah. I'm curious as to see if they've got similar merch as in the other park. They must have some differences.
Yeah. Islands of Adventure pen, $10.
These are cool, but really not practical.
But yeah.
Imagine that.
That's probably the most practical shape one.
Yeah. No, I think this one.
Don't know. If they came with that holders, so you could engineer. Very cool. It's cool pins.
We haven't bought any pins yet. That's
no, we haven't. We've been very reserved at the moment with our spending. Today is marking it's our first week coming up. Like it's Friday. We got here on Saturday. Yeah. So.
Half day, half of the week.
Half of the week.
Half the holiday.
I'm just having a look at some queue times, just to bear in mind. Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man has a 5-minute wait at the moment. Incredible Hulk coaster is walk on. That's cool. How much is that?
$24.95.
Wow. So yeah, this is the big shop for this park by the looks of it. Reminds me very much of the World of Disney shop in Disneyland Paris because it has the balloon over there. So at the tail end of the shop, it's all Harry Potter merchandise. We got a couple of these yesterday. These are the chocolate frogs. I haven't actually opened it yet because I don't know if I'm giving it as a souvenir. and then we got a packet of these, and the flavours can be quite revolting.
Oh my god, I had a soap one, it was disgusting.
And then you gave me a vomit one. And here we've got all the various wands you can buy. They're all stacked up. If you go to Ollivander's in Diagon Alley, they're all stacked up, all squiffy in the stands, aren't they? I like Harry Potter, but I wouldn't say I'm like a massive fan. Like, they're good films, and a lot of the merchandise is cool, but I'm not sure on the wands. It's like they're $50 odd.
$159.
Oh, you get one of those in your chocolate frog, by the way.
Yeah, but not of one of.
No, you get a card in your thing. Right, so what with us going out and left in a minute, that will take us into the superhero area of the park. That's where Incredible Hulk coaster is, that's where Spider-Man The Great Adventure is. I don't know the names of all these rides, so just don't bite my head off if I'm saying them wrong, because I know that's not the actual name of it. I know the name of the roller coasters, I just don't know the names of the dark rides. But yeah, Incredible Hulk coasters literally walk on at the moment. On the app it says it's got a 0-minute wait, so I'm going to have to give that a go. Hopefully Louise will join me on that. So here we go, this is our first view. There's the Hogwarts castle over there. Looks amazing. And there's the Incredible Hulk. My god, look at that. Queues are all over here, so again, we haven't got long to wait on all the rides. Let's see, it looks like that's going. You can see they've meated up the track. It's a lot thicker now because it got retracked last year, so it's basically a brand new coaster on the same layout, which is really cool. Loads of Duff merchandise over there, and we're entering Superhero Island. My god, this looks amazing. We're heading to the Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man now, which is a dark ride which is absolutely world renowned as being one of the most advanced dark rides in the world, or at least when it opened it was. Like, I remember seeing it on TV loads when I was a kid, so one to go on for sure. As you probably already know, with Universal Studios, they are incredibly strict about using cameras on rides, so I'm going to have to leave you here and I'll let you know what the ride is like when I get off, so see you in a minute. Come off the Spider-Man Adventure ride. My god, that lived up to the expectations. Like, it's the same ride system that they have on Transformers 3D, but I've got to say, that one, I prefer this one. What about you? Look, do you prefer this one or Transformers? I'd probably say that only because the fact that Transformers is it shakes you around much more, and this one's not as intense, I found. So yeah, we're now going back outside. What are we doing now, Lo? Are we going on Incredible Hulk? Are we carrying on round? Okay, so we'll be heading round to Toon Lagoon next.
I want to go to Jurassic Park.
That's just after Toon Lagoon. Toon Lagoon is where the Loch Flume and Popeye's thing is, so we'll probably do them a bit later. We can do the Jurassic River one now if you want. Okay, so we're just walking round to Jurassic Park to go on the river. I can't think what it's called. The Jurassic River ride or something like that. I don't know. The funny thing that makes me laugh about this park so much is because now Disney obviously own Marvel. All this is Marvel property, but Universal have an agreement that basically means Disney aren't allowed to use the Marvel branding in their parks in Walt Disney World. You know that? Because when they signed the contract for this park, they signed a contract with Marvel saying they could use Marvel names. And obviously now Disney own it, they can't use their own brand because there's a contract saying for the next, I don't know, 50, 100 years that Universal has the rights to use them. That's why when you go into Walt Disney World, you don't see any Marvel characters. Or, you know, you only see merchandise or characters, you don't see any rides. Yet in Paris, California, all the other ones, they use Marvel as much as they like. That's just because of how the contract is. It's just in Florida. So, yeah, fun fact if you didn't know that. Toon Lagoon. It's quite early on in the day, we're going to leave a lot of these water rides till later. We're going to the Jurassic Park right now, which is a water ride, but obviously we're not going to do all 3 of them in one go. Oh, there's also, Lou, a little suspended roller coaster, a bit like the Vampire, but it's on a smaller scale up there in Jurassic Park, so we can go on that. And we're just heading round to Dudley Doos now, so we can have a look at the log flume here. Louise, I think you're going to love the look of this log flume. So this log flume is special because you come down and you join onto a track and you go on like a little double bunny hill, so it kind of shoots you out of the sea, as you can see now. And yeah, it does look like you get absolutely soaked on this one. But like I say, when the weather is not freezing, it's only 10 in the morning, you don't really mind. I'm hoping this one is open because it's a credit I wouldn't mind getting. We're just coming around to Reign of Kong now, which I just suggested to Louise we maybe do before Jurassic Splashdown because this gets a really long queue. It's the new ride for 2018. Huh?
Yeah. Is it a wet?
No, it's a tram ride through Kong. Oh my god, look at it. Look. Wow. Wow, have a look at that. So, okay, so we're going on Skull Island, Reign of Kong. Don't know whether I've got to drop the bag off, I think we're alright, we'll soon find out. Look at this. So, recently this ride has been getting like, this is like their flight of passage ride at the moment. The queues have been getting crazy long for this, so it's one to really get excited for. Hopefully it's as good as it's hyped to be. Again, this is another one we're allowed to take the bag on, so I'm allowed to take you through the queue. However, as I'm sure you know from Louise's video, if you've watched it, you have to leave your backpacks in lockers on the big rides where they may fall out. We're going inside now. This may be slightly scary. Oh, there's mummies everywhere. Oh, it's getting a bit scary. If someone jumps out, I'm going to poo myself. Right, so I'm going to leave you guys here. We'll see you when we get off the ride. Right, so we've just come off of Skull Island, Reign of Kong. That was it. Look at the look. We've got to do that. You've got to do that. It's like a mini suspended coaster. What did you think of Kong?
It was good.
It was very good.
They like that sort of system.
I was just about to say, it's the same ride system as you get on Fast and Furious, but I think it's better implemented here. We're just coming around into the Jurassic Park area of the park. The Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
And we're going on the Jurassic River Cruise, or whatever it's called. Let's have a look down here. So, here is a sneak preview of what is up next, if I can get there before another one comes down. Sadly, the river adventure ride is actually closed at the moment, so we won't be going on that. And I found out the pterodactyl flyers, the little suspended coaster, you have to have a kid to go on, so I'm not going to get that credit, that sucks. So we're heading round to the next area, which I believe is Hogwarts, which should be good. So yeah, we're heading round into Harry Potter area of the park. There are some Jurassic Park things to do still, so we might have a look in the various shops and such. And yeah, we'll go from there. I think Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey is coming soon. It'll be good.
What's that one about?
That's the one in Hogwarts. Oh my god, milkshake.
Dinosaur. This is a food place.
Let's have a look inside. So this is the main building from in the film Jurassic Park. Looks like you can get a lot of like semi-precious stones. There's a little food court over there. And then this beautiful building. Let's go into the Discovery Centre, located downstairs. Here we got T-Rex. Yeah, I haven't seen the new ones though. I'm quite happy they haven't updated this to Jurassic World because, like I said, I haven't seen any of the Jurassic World films, so I know Jurassic Park. And here we have educational stuff.
I can't bother to hold it.
Now press the button to scan the wall. Press and hold it. or you found a fossil. Now you use the right button to see what it is, or pressing the other one.
I don't think that's right. Oh, I've got a sample.
Wow. And this all moves around on a little hydraulic thing up there.
I've got Barosaurus. Rare something.
Here's the scanner. You can see, you press and hold this and it shows you underneath. That's the Barosaurus still. Got lots of variations here.
To share life, love, and DNA. Press the flashing button to respond. Your DNA. Ready? Here goes. And uncle. All right. Your brain scan reveals nearly everything about you. And with this new information, we can now locate your ideal dino DNA donors. Your right hand on the blue hand rest, where a microscopic quantity of your genes will be painlessly captured. Now, let's take a look at what you're made of. Good work. We captured a real fine reading that time. Hey, distant customer. This is it. Well, hello there,
Oh God.
well, not exactly. It's not good to listen.
And this is the...
Why am I like that?
Oh, beautiful baby! And this is my dinosaur. Oh look, they're wobbling, the eggs are moving. I have an egg.
I don't want that egg.
Which egg?
This one.
This one.
Get it.
Oh, it's just hanging in it. It's moving. Careful.
Has
Now,
it?
you put the knob over. No, put it in there. Then put it over. Scan it.
Wait. Die.
Right now, Louise is scanning a little baby egg, which you can see. She's put it in there, and you can reach in. You can feel them, and there's actually stuff moving in them, which is pretty cool. So there's a dino in here apparently. It's falling about a bit. This is really cool, this place. What's it doing?
We've got this one. It's like an armadillo thing. Wow.
This is my pet T-Rex.
Oh my god, he looks scary.
It's really nice. He doesn't eat meat.
His name is?
But this is Belle.
Oh my gosh, she's got a long ass neck.
Oh, it's got a periscope in it. Oh, it's all greasy.
Sun cream.
And you hand sanitizer. I like it. Quite heavy outside.
Look at the way he's straddling it.
His head doesn't work.
Oh, its head's moving this time. Oh my god.
You were on an unfortunate elevator.
Can people see us?
Yeah, running glass elevator.
I didn't know if it was a two-way glass. That is the top. What am I saying? That is when you know you're lazy again, though.
Right, so according to the app, the Jurassic River Adventure has 5-minute queue now, so we're going to go back and have a look, see if it's open. I'll be a little bit annoyed if it is. Oh, hi. It isn't open. We're going past a pizza place. I love pizza. We're going to have pizza for dinner tonight by the sounds of it. Nice pizza, yummy pizza. So here we go, it's open now. We're going to drop the stuff up in the locker.
Change my shoes.
We'll see you when we get off of this ride. It's open now. We're on a 5-minute queue.
They charge here $4, and that's for an hour and 30 minutes.
Right, so we have just come off of the River Adventure ride. It's a big splash boat ride. Surprisingly didn't get as wet as I thought we were going to, did we? We sat on the 4th row back. I was right on the edge and was expecting to get hammered, and yeah, I'm bone dry. I got like a light spray. It was kind of refreshing. It's a bit of a gimmick really because they charge $4 for the lockers in this ride. Yet to be honest, you could probably take a bag on the ride and it wouldn't get too wet. The only reason I put the bag in the locker is because of course we've got the camera and this camcorder, so I don't really want to get them wet because they cost a lot of money. We're now going to be heading up round to the Hogsmeade and Harry Potter Wizarding World, where we do Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, and we're probably going to get a snack or something to eat because we're both very hungry. How did you rate that ride?
I want to go on that one again.
That was good, it was really good. And here we go, entering the snowy area of Hogsmeade. Wow, Jurassic Park with the Harry Potter castle behind it. And there's the Hippogriff roller coaster. Wow, look at that there. Now that is an impressive vista there. So we got the Hogwarts castle up there, which is Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. The entrance is just there with those two warthog pigs. The river's turned off at the moment. The ducks are like swimming down there. And there is the Flight of the Hippogriff coaster.
Let me wait.
Nice little fun coaster to go on. We'll have to do that. So there's 2 rides to do in this area. Yeah, we're going to start with the Forbidden Journey. So we're going into Hogsmeade now. The magical land of Hogsmeade. And of course, so you've got your Flight of the Hippogriff, you've got Forbidden Journey, and of course then you've got the Hogwarts Express, which takes you through to Diagon Alley and the other part, which we'll be doing in a little bit. So we're going to head off to the left now into Hogwarts, and we're going to go into Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Wow, this is some pretty impressive theming. Little Vekoma Junior coaster by the looks of it over here, and then the main attraction of the area. Now, this ride behind me is a relatively unique ride. It uses robotic arms, similar to what they use on cars, and it moves you around various screen to screen. It's probably one of the most hyped rides here, and I think Louise will definitely be excited to go on it. So we'll see you when we get off it, because of course no cameras allowed. To get some footage in the queue, because we're allowed bags in the queue. We're going to Hogwarts. Oh, I imagine Hogwarts has AC.
What is this, an indoor ride?
So this is an indoor dark ride. I was just telling, it uses robotic arms, TV screens and physical effects for the ride experience. So yeah, we're going into Hogwarts.
Hello, welcome to Hogwarts. Your locker is on both sides for all your bags. Anything that does not fit in your pocket.
So I've got to say goodbye to you here, so see you after the ride.
You went before us?
So we have just come off of Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. It was a very good ride. Quite intense, you know, if you're a sort of person that gets nauseous easy, I can imagine that one could make you quite ill. Yeah, someone had been sick on it just after they got off. They were cleaning the floor.
Conveyor system, and you have to walk on it, and there was like people like directly like getting onto it where that person had been sick. I was like, thank fuck we weren't a few steps.
It was literally the one behind us as well. So we're going to come back for Flight of the Hippogriff later. It's got a 5-minute queue, so it's basically walk on. We're going to go through Hogsmeade and use the Hogwarts Express. We're not going to spend long in Diagon Alley because we've been there yesterday.
I filmed it yesterday.
Yeah, so check out her video if you want to see that. Then we'll get the Hogwarts Express back, so I'll probably be there, have a quick browse, come straight back, go on the Flight of the Hippogriff, which is just a Vekoma Junior coaster, and then we'll be going around to the Lost Continent. So again, this was the first Harry Potter area to be open, with Diagon Alley opening more later. As you can see, it's the same level of detail, like very high level. We got Ollivanders there. The level of detail here is amazing. Over here is where Jordan Dragons or Dragon Challenge used to be, and now it is being constructed into a new Intamin ride similar to 13 but on a much better and larger scale. That's opening next year. So we're getting the Hogwarts Express to London King's Cross Station. With this you've got to have a park hopper ticket, which we do thankfully, so we'll see you on the Hogwarts Express, because I believe I'm allowed to film on this one. Louise is just enjoying being misted by a fan. As you can see over here, the construction of the new roller coaster, Christ, they're really cracking on with it now. That's going to be a good ride. We'll have to come back to ride that. So yeah, we're catching the Hogwarts Express to Diagon Alley, and we'll show you quickly around Diagon Alley and then we'll head back. Oh,
Oh,
London.
another one.
They're everywhere. They missed my camera, which I don't like though. We decided that rather than literally just taking the Hogwarts Express over to the other park and coming straight back, we're going to grab lunch in the other park. We're going to go to Krusty Burger and we're going to get a Krusty Burger. We shared one the other day and we decided we're going to get one today.
You need your own one.
Yeah, get the
A
full
lot of
fat
things in America
experience.
you can share, but not like that.
No, not too nice.
Parece que conectando, mas não tem.
What? How about this one?
It's occupied.
Looks like a bunch of verses.
Let's keep looking. Back in London at King's Cross Station after a 5-minute train drive.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds very good. The scary thing is the level of detail and theming they put in this place makes it scarily resemble home. Like literally, it's crazy. It literally, like, I don't know about you, but personally I've been to King's Cross Station and it's scary how accurate they made it. I can't remember if... I don't know whether you've been to King's Cross Station, but I have, and yeah, it's a very good replica. So we're coming out into the other part now. We're heading over to Krusty Burger because we're both fat shits and we want a Krusty Burger. So here's one inconsistency. Obviously the Americans seem to think we say prams here. Dear Universal and Dear America, we don't call them prams, we call them pushchairs. So that's just not good. That's ruined the whole experience. They've even got a busker. And here we are in London, which has Simpsons Land just over the way. Myself and Louise were in this park yesterday. This is an amazing park. No doubt we'll be back in here sometime next week. I'll probably do a vlog on it then. But for now, we're heading over to the Krusty Burger, which is just over there if you have a look. And that's where we're going to get lunch. So over here we got
some sunglasses.
Yeah, it needs something on that building. It's looking very dated, but there has been there for quite a while. Men in Black Alien Attack over there. We got a Coca-Cola refill station here. We got Krusty Land, which is where the Simpsons ride is.
They play Simpsons episodes in the queue.
Yeah, Louise loved that. We might go on that one. I don't know yet. We'll see.
The thing is, it's a simulator, and like, if you watched my vlogs yesterday, they make me feel really ill. But I love them.
Like,
I have to have breaks in between going on.
thankfully, there aren't any other simulator rides to do. Actually, there's one ride I would like to do while we're in this park though. Revenge of the Mummy. Or should we save it for later? We're in Springfield now. No one wants fish and chips, no one wants chicken, everyone wants a Krusty Burger. Literally, this is the queue.
I love Krusty.
So we're now in Krusty Burger and we've just bought a burger and here it is, a beast. Bear in mind this is a large shake, which no word of a lie you have to eat with a spoon because it's so thick. This is $20,
I'm on set.
and it's literally you could have this as dinner. So we're going to eat this, and then we're going to head back to the Hogwarts Express and go back into the other park and do the other rides. We may come back here later, so see you after lunch. Louise is looking at things she wants to buy. We've just eaten lunch, by the way. What are you looking at?
Right, so Sunglass Hut has like a limited edition Ray-Ban and Disney like collaboration going on, but it's only available in the States and I can't get it shipped to the United Kingdom. But we went to Disney Springs and they're all sold out there. They literally sold out, I guess, within minutes. But she said she could get them shipped to the store and we'll pick it up the next business day, but I can't make them any bigger, but
That's alright, I've got it.
they're like unisex, wayfarers. They're wayfarers? Yeah, wayfarers.
They cost $243, which is about 180 quid. Now that we finished lunch, we're going to be heading back to the Hogwarts Express, go back into Islands of Adventure. From there, we're going to head round to Flight of the Hippogriff.
Yeah, we'll just go with
Flight of the Hippogriff, and then we're going to Incredible Hulk, and then we're doing the 2 water rides. And then after that, we'll see what we want to do. We might want to do some re-rides in this park. So we'll see you back on the Hogwarts Express. And as if by magic, we are back in the Borough of London. Well, actually, we're in the London Borough of Islington, apparently. And we have number 12, number 13. There's no number 10, but these houses look a lot like Downing Street. We even get kettle. Oh, I love kettle crisps. They even call them crisps on the board. Oh no, the underground shut though. No change there. So we're going to go into King's Cross Station and hop back over to Islands of Adventure to continue our day. Let's make a little magic. So that's on 9 and 10. People going through the wall. You missed the illusion. And here we go. I think we just missed the Hogwarts Express, or is it coming in? Oh, look at that for timing.
Creatures. Something from the trolley, dear. I'd say you'd earned it.
Any chocolate frogs?
Oh, dear. Let's get back to your seats now. I'll try and round up these little runaways.
We're now back in Hogsmeade. We're going over to Flight of the Hippogriff, which is a Tacoma Junior coaster. And then we're going to start heading back towards the water rides in Hull. Exciting. So there's the next ride over there, Flight of the Hippogriff, a little junior coaster. Well, actually, I say little, it's quite a big junior coaster while it's there. There's the entrance down here. Thank you. Wow, this looks like a fun little junior coaster. This used to be a ride that was on the Lost Continent before they rethemed it to Harry Potter. And it's themed around unicorns. And now it's not unicorn themed. So, yeah, looks like quite a good little junior coaster.
I love you.
Say that again?
I love unicorns.
Who doesn't love unicorns?
Unicorn haters.
so Flight of the Hippogriff is now done. That's another one checked off. We're heading down to Hulk now, get that out of the way. I don't know if Louise is going to join me or not. It looks like it's going to be good timing because it does look like it's going to start to rain soon. So get that one out of the way, then we can do some of the dark rides in Seuss Landings and on the Lost Continent. So for now, we're going to be...
What did you think of that one?
Do you know what? For a kiddie coaster, it was quite intense.
I felt like my head was going to come off.
Like it's a very helix-based ride, like a lot of these kiddie coasters are. But it had some speed on it, and it did have some quite impressive G's on it, I thought. But yeah, we're going for the one that I've...
Something like that bloody pretzel thing you made me do. That was horrendous.
The one.
How is that enjoyable for anyone?
I must admit, between enthusiasts, and I'm sure a few of you would agree who've been on them, the pretzel loop is actually deemed as one of the most uncomfortable inversions on any ride.
It really is horrible.
Because the G-forces. Right, we're going left or we're going right? We're going back through Jurassic Park or are we going the other way around to Hulk? Okay. So, to Hulk. So now we've left the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, we're in the Lost Continent. As I said before, we're going to be coming back to this area of the park. No, it was shrunk down because it used to be in that bit as well. And they rethemed that to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So we're coming back here, we're going through this area in Seuss Landing so I can go on the Hulk, and then we're going on some water rides, and then we're just going to chill out with Poseidon's Fury, which is like a walk-through show, and maybe the 8th Voyage of Sinbad, which is a show which means Louise gets to sit down.
You made me so bad.
No, she's good, she's good. She likes riding the rides.
It's because
it is very hot.
like the heat's giving me like a pressure headache, which I haven't had this whole time we've been away.
It is, like, to be honest, yesterday and today have easily been the hottest days. And the problem is, with being at Universal, because we're not staying on property, we can't like go back to the room halfway through the day, which is what we've been doing at Disney. We have.
No,
you're making me look bad now. So we've just come down to one of the waterfronts now. You see the whole
Make a
park.
wish and throw it in the water.
What's that?
Your dollar coin.
I don't. Not a dollar coin.
Okay. What should I wish for?
You don't tell me.
You have to throw it in.
One, two, three.
You didn't throw it right.
I think the fish ate it.
Oh my god, no! Oh my god! Is it as well?
Okay.
Oh my god!
Okay, so as we've just learned, do not throw coins into the lake because the fish think it's food.
Oh, I feel so bad now.
I wish that my wish came true. I wish that a fish would die on a penny.
No, you didn't.
Welcome to Seuss Landing. Apparently when they designed this area, they didn't put a single straight line in the area that isn't a support. Obviously the support beams don't count, but like everything else is not straight. But then that lamppost is straight.
No, it isn't. Honk honkers.
There are so many rides to do in here. We're going to come back here after Hulk and the water rides, and we're just going to chill in these two areas before we go. Right, so Louise has decided she doesn't want to go on the Hulk coaster. She's been a bit put off by Kraken being so rough. I did try and say to her this had been retracked recently, so it should be smooth as butter, but we'll find out. I'm going to have to put the camera in a locker, as my phone and my glasses, because I don't want to lose them. This ride looks amazing. I'm not going to lie, no matter where you are in the world, this is one of those coasters that's so symbolic in like photos and stuff. I've seen it growing up as a kid, and just I've wanted to, as a coaster enthusiast, I've wanted to ride it for ages. So now that it's been retracked, I'm really looking forward to it. Let's go. 10-minute wait, so that's a good time to wait. Let's go on it. Gonna have to leave you behind in a locker though, so see you in a bit. Right, so I've just come off the Hulk coaster. I'm going to find Louise now. I've got to say that lived up to every expectation ever. Like, granted, before it'd been retracked, apparently it was quite rough, so it was smooth as butter. Had some really good G moments in it, but I really enjoyed that. That's definitely going to be a top coaster. The first couple of inversions though, I literally the G's are so intense on it. It was brilliant though. I'm not sure whether Louise would like it. It's very intense. Like I say, smooth but intense. I'm just going to find them out, and then we're going to be going over to Toon Lagoon, and from there we're going to be going on Dudley Do's Ripsaw Falls and Popeye's Bilge Barge River Raft Thingy-Majig ride. So I'm going to meet up with Louise, and I'll see you in a minute. So I come in and I find Louise with a chucky shake.
Very good Hulk.
Hulk was very good. Walk on cue. The only thing about Hulk I noticed was the lockers, they only have small ones, so you can't put bags in them, you've got to pay for them. So you have to put keys, phones and that in the small ones.
See, that's the reason why you brought me along.
So yeah, we're just going to chill out, have a drink, and then we'll be going on some water rides. You looking forward to that?
Wait, I'm so tired.
We're going on some water rides now because we need to be wet.
I love getting wet.
Don't we all?
Crazy people. Oh, I thought it went that way, sorry.
Right, so we've entered Toon Lagoon now, and Dudley Do's Ripsaw Falls is over there. Probably one of the best log flumes we're going to be going on this trip, I think. You excited?
Is this the log flume?
Yeah.
Smells like farts.
Maybe one of those people in front have farted.
That one.
Due to some weather conditions that are incoming, or possibly incoming, they've closed the ride. Behind us there's a big storm system coming in, so they've got the ride shut for now. We're just going to see whether there are any other rides open. Failing that, we're going to go to Seuss Landings and do all the dark rides in there, yeah? Shame, because I really want to do this log flume. We'll definitely do it before the end of the day. So that's what's moving in at the minute, guys. That is what is closing all the rides down there. There's a huge storm coming in. We might catch this lightning storm. It's looking pretty grim. Like I was saying, they've literally closed. Do you want to sit here and change shoes over? They've closed literally every single outdoor ride. So I'm quite glad I got on Hulk, but it is annoying because it's really hot and I wanted to get on some water rides now to cool off. Alright, so the weather is slowly deteriorating now, like the storm is rolling in, the park is emptying. They put an alert out saying they're shutting the majority of the rides apart from the indoor rides. We're going to see if we can stick it out. As you can see, the sky is looking pretty grim at the moment. We're going into the Cat in the Hat now. Thankfully we saved all the dark rides till now, so we might as well do them. So here we go, the Cat in the Hat. As usual, I'm not allowed to film on this ride, so I won't be filming on this ride. So you're going to have to imagine a cat in a hat with a fish and some kids.
Right,
yeah, it's a dark ride.
Is this an old ride?
Yeah, this is an original ride. There are the two kids.
The Cat in the Hat is such an underrated film.
Isn't it Jack and Sally?
Although you say that, I don't actually know. I haven't watched it in ages.
Yes, it
it's
is.
Never on the TV.
Well, one of them's called Sally. Right guys, we're just about to board the ride, so I will see you afterwards. So we just come off of the Cat in the Hat ride, and it looks like it's raining outside now. Not too hard, we maybe have to get to another ride before it downpours torrentially. This storm is going to be here for a while now by the looks of it.
Wait, no, it's not Bib!
It's your dog.
Oh, I thought it was from Bib.
It is raining and the storm is even closer now. Yeah, because it's undercover. Well, finding that we go on the Poseidon's Fury one, then we'll see how long this storm's due in for. Oh, a little bit. The carousel. Do you want? So we're going on the carousel. Why not? This is the craziest carousel I've ever seen, with weird, nightmare-induced creatures.
Right, next place to go on.
I need a drink. Believe it or not, this storm is actually passing over and it hasn't rained yet. There's the end of it coming over. So very soon they should be reopening all the rides. It's nice though that they do that, obviously, because you'd A, get soaked, and B, there's obviously a higher chance of roller coasters stalling and lightning strikes, that sort of thing. It's very humid though still, and it is kind of spitting right now, so we're lucky that it's not downpouring, to be honest. I think the Seuss Skyway is shut. We're going to be going over to Poseidon's Fury after this, I believe, and we'll do that, and then we might look at doing the 8th voyage of Sinbad, which I think the show's at 4 o'clock. Then we'll see whether we can go on some of the water rides before we go. Right, we're leaving Seuss Landings now, heading into the Lost Continent to go on Poseidon's Fury, which is an indoor show. Louise has bought a Christmas decoration.
Surprise, surprise. I can't show you because I got it wrapped.
So we're going across the bridge. There's the rest of the park. It's starting to rain quite hard now,
If you find a picture of it, it's in a brief. It says 2018.
I'm going to have to put the camera away now because it is starting to rain. Okay, yeah, quickly.
Fun fact, whenever I go away on a big holiday, I always get a Christmas ornament, if they sell them. Why haven't I bought anyone else?
I have no idea what to expect here other than the fact that it is a show. If I had to familiarise it with something, I'd probably say Temple del Fuego, but with water. So, I don't know, I might be completely wrong. Let's have a look as we go inside. Probably again I won't be able to film, but I'll film as much as I can, guys. See you on the other side. Hydra?
Doing some like paperwork and like getting coffee for people, writing a company blog. It'll be great. Yeah, stand up, the door's closed. Hang on a minute, I've got a whole lot of people here. Hello?
You should have heeded your master and escaped while you could. Now you will never leave. By the power of the Dark Ones, I order you, give me that trident!
Over my dead body!
Flesh!
Is that it? I'm sorry, my fingers are cold now. Wait, I need that!
Now!
I don't think so!
Stop! Give me that trident!
What? Yes!
Now you will pay for your murderous ways, Poseidon! I will destroy you! I will destroy all! Your time is over! Impossible! No, Darkanot! This is your fate! It is done! You must go, quickly! I've got to save return to you. Farewell! You are under the protection of Lord Poseidon. Now go!
Alright, so we have just come off of Poseidon's Fury. Got some shots on there that weren't too fussed about filming on that one. I don't know whether I was meant to, but no one said anything, so that was brilliant. It reminded me very much of Temple del Fuego in Portaventura, but you've got to bear in mind, Portaventura came after this park. Well, no, actually no. Portaventura came first, and Portaventura actually was owned by Universal at one point, so that would explain why there's similarities between the two rides. Of course, Portaventura isn't owned by Universal anymore. It's just a standalone park. So we've come out of Poseidon's Fury now, and we've come into a nice little jewellery shop here. They have some really nice stuff on display over here, especially down here. All of these are real gold and pearl. We were looking at this one down here, but it's like $500, so don't really have the money for that. But they have a lot of cheaper offerings as well. You can get yourself a pearl and some of this stuff down here. So we've just been into the
Treasures of
Poseidon shop.
Yeah.
And Louise has a beautiful little necklace now, which is pearl. I know it's actually really well priced. It was like
mother of pearl. I don't know what the difference is. I think it's cheaper.
It was $69, wasn't it? Which translated after tax as well. It was £49. It's a bargain. I think it's really pretty. I'll put a little picture of it in now. And yeah, that's a little treat for Louise from Becky. Now that we've had a little shopping spree, we're going to head on round to Hogsmeade again. We don't have any plans of going on any of the rides, but we're kind of going backwards through the park now, doing all the rides we haven't done. Then we're going to probably make a move to the city walks to get some food. So walking through the Lost Continent moment, I think we'll get the pizza because they're quite well priced here. $14.
So you don't want to eat at Disney Springs?
I'm not fast, either or. I'll let you decide. I can see why people rave about the Harry Potter Wizarding World. It is an amazing area. It's probably my favourite area. Do you want a picture in front of the Hogwarts Express with the conductor, the fat controller? So we just got a picture in front of the Hogwarts Express with the conductor, who actually is a Brit. He's an English person working here, and he was just saying how a lot of the Americans butcher the English accent and all that.
And we agreed.
Yeah, we agreed. Sorry, American viewers. So we're now going into Honeydukes, which is the sweet shop. Oh, it smells so good in here. So here we go, chocolate frogs. Let's get one that no one's mauled at the back. Cool.
Who's this for?
That's for us.
To eat.
Yeah. $10.95. Let's go pay for this. It smells amazing in here, doesn't it? Smells of sweets.
That's so very much frosty.
Right, so we have a souvenir chocolate frog. I've got Bertie Bott's jelly beans in the room.
You have to.
We have to. They taste disgusting, half of them, but oh well.
I get Luke to eat them because I'm cruel.
There's a show going on up there. So let's have a look.
Ladies of the Ripsaw Academy of Magic!
Wonderful Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and we are going back
away from the bad British accent.
and we're entering Jurassic Park, which this is the best shot ever because you get Jurassic Park and then you get Hogwarts in the background. It's like two things that just shouldn't be together. Earlier earlier when we came through here, they were playing like the intro to Jurassic Park, and you could just see Hogwarts in the back. Yeah, it's just like the most mismatched music combo ever. I love this Jurassic Park area of the park though.
It feels very apt with all the foliage.
Yes, very. There's palm trees and that, and banana
And like
trees.
these aren't fake. These
No,
are planted.
These have been planted
These
there,
are real plants.
and they're able to live here. So
It's not like in England where you struggle to grow like an apple tree.
coming around to Skull Island, Reign of Kong. This is a good ride, even if it did make me scream in the queue. I don't think I told him, did I? Right, so now the storm has passed, we're able to go on the rides in Toon Lagoon, including Dudley Do's Ripsaw Falls, which is going to be the first one. I'd love to take you on board, but I'm not allowed to. And even if I could, I wouldn't, because this camera would not do well in the water. Here we go, one of the most impressive log flumes in the area. Dudley Do's Ripsaw Falls. Right, so we have done Dudley Do's Ripsaw Falls, which Dudley Do's Ripsaw Falls was alright, got quite wet, no problem. Then we went on the Popeyes bilge barges. If you are someone that doesn't like getting wet, do not ride it. Literally, look at me, I am soaked through. Louise?
Yeah.
Like, even a poncho won't save you on that, because the water just comes in and over, doesn't it? Like, we are crazy wet. I've already wrung my t-shirt off before I got the bag, but my shorts are screwed. We're just heading to the bathroom now to wring our clothes out, basically, because they want $5 to use the bloody dryers here, which is a rip-off. Luckily it's not cold, so we will dry pretty quickly, but still. We planned on going after this. We're not going to be able to jump in an Uber, that we're too wet, so we have to grab something to eat, I think. Please give your review of Popeyes bilge tracks.
Really good, but I'm a fucking idiot for not bringing spare clothes. My arse.
Like I say, we have to express. Dudley Do's Ripsaw Falls, that gets you wet, but it's like, it's bearable. I was going to say your trousers and your underwear are still dry. That one, literally, it was brilliant. Don't get me wrong, we're not complaining, but it was.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's hilarious just getting soaked. Because after a while, you're just like, fuck it, just hose me. Because that's literally, you have waterfalls on that. They're literally like that, and you will pass. Yeah, multiple, and you will pass under them. So if you're gonna ride that, don't bother with a poncho because the water will just come up and under you. Bring a spare pair of clothes, definitely. We've learned.
Wear slip-knot, sandals, anything. That doesn't have to be what Luke's done.
I'm quite happy we went on it though, because it was a good ride.
Yeah.
I left my wallet in my back pocket and all my money's soaked now. All the cash I've got is soaked. Luckily there's not much in there, thankfully. In our country it costs £2 to use one of the dryers. Here it's $5. Just use a fan.
Not a Mystic fan.
No, yes, because a lot of them are.
Yes, girl.
They work surprisingly well, believe it or not. We are waddling into the... Wow. I like this. Look at that. Look at the... I want that Deadpool bust over there. $1,700. Louise will tell you I am a big fan of Deadpool. Like, before the films, before the video game. Oh my god. That one's pretty cool, $60. But I like this one with him in the rocket because I'm pretty sure that's from the video game. There's a shot of him in that, $325. What's this? Oh, nice. This is a cool shot.
Hulk wants a new hairdo too.
Looks like Dr. Doom's Fearful is closed at the moment. We found a good spot to not only coaster watch and people watch, but bask in the sun over Islands of Adventure. Quite nice view as well, let's have a look. So this is the view we got. Blinding sun and the Hulk. There's like one person at the back. No one. Didn't see. This is Louise's present I bought her earlier. It was what, $60? I can't, your hair's in the way. Alright, so this is my holiday present to Louise. It is a mother of pearl necklace. It cost $59 before tax. And I think it's pretty. It's got little sparkles in it, and it's a tree of life. What do you think of it?
I love it.
So yeah, little gift. That was, I think that translates to about £49, which I think is bloody good, to be honest. We're now coming off of the bridge that we were basking on, and we're heading down towards the main area, which is just here. We're going to be going into the main shop because there was a Universal t-shirt I really wanted to buy, and I think Louise wants to buy a few little bits as well. I definitely want to buy a t-shirt, and then we're going to look at getting some food and going back to Disney Springs, do a bit more shopping, and
We're getting food here though.
yeah, we're getting food here, we're getting pizza, so I might vlog that. Aren't you lucky? So Louise is still shopping. This is what I've chosen. This is what I've chosen. $27. It's a nice Universal Studios t-shirt.
I've got this.
$14.95 and a little pin.
Oh god, a little Universal pin.
Got a pin. It's a happy boo.
Oh yeah, my nail varnish. Ignore my nail varnish. There's no time to redo it.
Right guys, so we're just coming to the exit now, which is just over there behind me. I think I'm going to leave the video here now because we're going to go do some shopping in City Walk and eat some pizza. So thank you for watching. If you like the video, by all means leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you. Yeah,
comment below if you've been to Universal and what's your favourite ride.
Definitely.
What's your favourite ride?
Oh, here in this park,
Yeah.
I like the Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey one. That was brilliant.
I like the log flume. That's my
Yeah, that was good as well. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, whatever I choose to make. Wow, my hair is messed up from the water rides. Bye!